Our story opens with an epic conflict, Aesir-Vanir War, a clash of titans, a struggle for supremacy between two divine tribes. This wasn't just a squabble among deities, it was a full-blown war that marked a significant event in the ancient Norse world. Among the chaos, one figure stood at the forefront of the battle, Odin. Known also as Woden or Wotan in certain Germanic traditions, he was the leader of the Aesir, one of the primary tribes of Norse gods in constant opposition to the Vanir. Odin was not just a son or a brother to giants, he was a strategic mastermind, a fearless warrior, and a leader with an unwavering resolve. His valor was unparalleled as he led the Aesir to victory, but Odin's foresight extended beyond the battlefield. Instead of annihilating the defeated Vanir, Odin chose to integrate them into the Aesir tribe, a testament to his wisdom and justice. This act marked not only the end of the war, but the beginning of a legendary journey for Odin, solidifying his place in the annals of Norse mythology. Thus, Odin emerges, leading the Aesir into a new era after the war. Odin's thirst for knowledge leads him to Mimir's well. Indeed, his unquenchable desire for wisdom would take him to uncanny lengths. Mimir, the wise guardian of the Well of Wisdom, held the knowledge Odin yearned for. Yet Mimir was no fool to give away such wisdom freely. Instead, a hefty price was demanded, a sacrifice. Odin, in his relentless pursuit, offered one of his eyes to Mimir in exchange for a single sip of the well's water. A steep price, you might think, but not for Odin. The moment his lips touched the water, Mimir's wisdom flooded into him, enhancing his insight and understanding of the cosmos. The wisdom Odin gained was immense, but he knew that knowledge alone couldn't guarantee victory in all battles. He needed a weapon as formidable as his wisdom. Thus, he turned to the dwarves, the master craftsmen of the Nine Worlds. Renowned for their skill in forging extraordinary weapons and magical items, they were the perfect choice for Odin's quest. He commissioned them to create a spear that would always hit its target, and the dwarves, with their unmatched craftsmanship, forged Gungnir. A perfect spear infused with dwarf magic, Gungnir never missed its mark, living up to the reputation of its creators. The acquisition of Mimir's wisdom and the forging of Gungnir were defining moments in Odin's life. He had sacrificed an eye for knowledge and commissioned the creation of a weapon that could not fail. His actions would ripple through the realms, setting the stage for the saga of the gods, marked by sacrifice, cunning, and an unending quest for power. But most importantly, these events solidified Odin's position as the All-Father, the chief of the Aesir, the divine tribe of gods in Norse mythology. With Mimir's wisdom and Gungnir, Odin's power was unmatched. His thirst for knowledge and his unwavering resolve had established him as a force to be reckoned with in the Nine Worlds, a force that would shape the course of destiny in the Norse cosmos. Odin's quest for knowledge didn't stop at Mimir's well. His thirst for wisdom led him to the cosmic tree, Yggdrasil, where he made an unimaginable sacrifice. He hung himself from the tree, pierced his own side with his flawless spear, Gungnir, and suffered for 9 long days and nights. This was his solemn offering to himself, a testament to the lengths he would go to acquire knowledge. All this to unlock the secrets of the runes, powerful symbols imbued with magic. After the grueling ordeal, he emerged as a master of these mystical writings, forever expanding the breadth of his wisdom. But Odin's story doesn't end there. His ambitions also led him to the acquisition of the remarkable 8-legged horse, Sleipnir. He came across a giant builder who promised to construct a fortress for the gods, but at a steep price: the sun, the moon, and the beautiful goddess Freyja. Odin, ever the strategist, set an impossible deadline for the task. The builder agreed, with the condition that he would receive the god's horse upon completion. With the aid of his own swift horse, Sleipnir, the builder finished the fortress in record time. But Odin, in his cunning, took possession of the 8-legged horse and broke his promise, adding the fastest steed in all the realms to his possessions. Odin's sacrifices earned him great power and knowledge, as well as the fastest horse in all the realms. Odin's influence didn't just extend to the gods, but also to the first humans. The tale begins with Odin and his brothers, Vili and Ve, strolling along the beach. They find 2 tree trunks, lifeless yet full of potential. Odin, with his brothers, shapes the trunks into the forms of a man and a woman, named Ask and Embla. They were the first of all human beings. Odin breathed life into them. Vili instilled intellect and emotion, and Ve bestowed upon them senses and appearance. Thus, humanity was born from the divine touch of the gods. From creation we transition to destruction, to the prophesied end of the world, Ragnarok. A time of chaos and cataclysm when gods and giants clash in a final, apocalyptic battle. Odin, leading the divine Aesir, confronts the monstrous wolf Vanir. In this fierce clash, Odin meets his end, swallowed whole by the beast. Yet, such is the nature of Norse mythology that death is not the end. The world, though laid to waste, is reborn anew, ushering in a time of peace and abundance. Odin's death in Ragnarok symbolizes the cyclical nature of Norse mythology, where endings are just new beginnings. In this cycle, Odin, the All-Father, the giver of life and the harbinger of wisdom, endures, eternally woven into the fabric of existence. So, why does Odin hold such a pivotal role in Norse mythology? Let's delve into that. Odin is not just the chief god in the pantheon, but also a complex figure embodying paradoxical traits. His thirst for knowledge, even at the cost of personal sacrifice, highlights his relentless pursuit for wisdom. He is a leader, leading the Aesir in their wars, and the entire Norse pantheon in the cosmic battle of Ragnarok. His role as a creator is also significant, having breathed life into the first humans. Odin's influence permeates Norse mythology, shaping its narratives and symbolizing its core themes. From his single-eyed visage to his eight-legged steed, he is a symbol of the mystical and the formidable. His tales, from acquiring Mimir's wisdom to his self-sacrifice on Yggdrasil, underscore the depth of his character. Odin, a god of wisdom, war, poetry, and death, stands as a testament to the complexity and richness of Norse mythology.